An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Hey Aaron, it's nice to see you in person, and to all of your MaineLife viewers, it's been a very long spring. We're happy to get back out and start to re-energize our economy. Kennebec Savings Bank is here to service our customers, whether that's an existing customer who needs a little bit of help, or whether that's a new customer who needs to establish a new relationship. So click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today. Stay strong and healthy, and thanks so much for watching MaineLife.
We are going to meet a hound dog named Bat, he's a local dog, and a young pup named Nico. He's wiggling.
Mindfulness, in a simple way, is just a quality of mind that's awake and aware, fully experiencing life as it's happening.
Don't eat any until mommy comes back, okay? Put him back. Put him back.
You're not.
You said
Okay.
it. You said it.
After that one, no more.
Hey everybody, and thanks so much for watching MaineLife. It feels so good to be back out and about, taking things safe and slow. Our partners at Harvard Pilgrim, they have the campaign slogan, "Get happy, get healthy," and that is the inspiration for this episode. What makes me feel happy and healthy? Furry friends, exercise, and mindfulness, to name just a few. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. So good to see you. Thanks for watching.
We're at the Animal Refuge League today in Westbrook. We are operating as an essential business during our COVID closure and still doing services like adoption by appointment and intake. We're welcoming surrendered and stray animals. We're also providing pet food to community members in need. So we are closed, but we are doing some essential services and caring for the animals at the shelter. We are going to meet a hound dog named Bat, he's a local dog, and a young pup named Nico. So we're excited. They are both for adoption, yes. Oh, he's wiggling. He's just a puppy, so he's a little nervous at first.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna find a home.
Oh.
You like belly rubs.
Little treat?
Oh, okay.
We are in need of many things right now, pet food being one of them, because we are feeding the shelter pets and pets in our community during this time. We are always looking for foster homes. Currently, more than half of the animals in our care are in foster homes. We've seen a really great response to people who are working from home and quarantining. They're able to welcome an animal into their home, which has been awesome. Yeah, so a lot of different things that we do have been put on hold because of COVID, and one of those is our ability to welcome animals from out of state through our safety net program. We're hearing from shelters in the South and Puerto Rico that they are seeing so many animals come through their doors, and they are just anxiously awaiting to send animals here because they will be adopted so quickly from our care. So we are trying to work with the state of Maine and figure out a safe and sanitary way to welcome animals here so we can resume those life-saving transports again.
Well, aren't you beautiful or handsome? Hi.
Might just take a minute for him to... Yeah, good sniffing. Let's ran right into you.
Oh, my dog.
Good boy, Bat. Go
You're
sit.
pretty. You sit?
Oh! Yay! We've had hundreds of people reach out to adopt animals. We simply don't have enough animals to adopt out right now because the interest is so high. For a lot of people, it's a great time to adopt because you're home and you have so much time and energy to spend with an animal. So we are excited to start welcoming animals through our doors again to get them the homes that they need here in this community. We are humbled every day. We are thankful every day. We all still have jobs. We're all still working really hard to do our important work. And this community has been so supportive through thick and thin that we are very grateful.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Yeah, he is. He'll find a good home.
Say hi, MaineLife. Yay!
You want those treats? Yeah, you do.
We have 3 different formats here at Pure Barre Portland. You start off with a beginner's foundations class. We have a classic class, an empower class, and a reform class. Our classic is our base that is based around the ballet bar. Our second empower is a cardiocentric, which does interval training, and our reform is like a Pilates base. We use resistance bands and sliders to get a full cross-training workout. The main reason I love Pure Barre is honestly the community.
I have actually been a member of Pure Barre since it opened. I've done a lot of different exercise regimens and never has any of them really stuck with me. This one did. I come in, it's a challenge, and then I leave feeling I've accomplished something. And you walk in and their family and their friends, and I've become friends with a lot of these women, and we all support each other, we all challenge each other, and we have fun in class.
Pure Barre is a full body workout that is all about isometric movements and really utilizing the beat of the music to help you stay energized while paying really smart attention to the muscle activity and engagement that you're creating. I've actually been taking Pure Barre for over 7 years now, and every time I would go into the studio to teach, whether it be at 5 a.m. or 9 p.m., I just got that magical feeling, and that's when I really started to look into could I bring this somewhere that I love, and I found that Portland was an open market, and it took a good about 1.5 years to actually bring it all to fruition, but it was the best decision I have ever made. All the members and clients that make up Pure Barre and my staff are my family, and I just have such immense pride every single moment, even with our studio doors not open currently. We had to make the really tough decision to close our in-studio operations for the time being due to COVID-19. And less than 48 hours after that door was locked, we were online live streaming our first ever live stream class. Just most importantly was getting our community to stay as connected as possible. So we'll continue our live stream classes even as we transition into the second phase of the state reopening. You'll see how we have stations mapped out. Clients will be assigned stations for their pre-booked classes. We can't allow any walk-ins. It's going to be very regimented, but you're still going to have that warm, cuddly feeling of being home and being in studio again. We say Pure Barre is for everyone. And I say that with a little asterisk because it's for everyone that is willing to be challenged and willing to step outside their comfort zone and willing to find a level of perseverance that they may not have known was within them. It really is that place of solace and that place of just, yeah, I can do things, and that can relate to outside these 4 walls.
Hi, I'm Justin Alfon, co-director of Full Pledge, Full Potential. We're a statewide nonprofit working to end childhood hunger. We do this by working with the schools and community organizations using USDA child nutrition programs. We'd like to thank Berlin City for their incredible donation during this time. We know many families are struggling, and your donation means more to us than ever. Thank you so much, Berlin City, and let's keep it going.
What was your grandfather's name? When did he start the company?
Harry Dolan in 1906. When he died, I started getting calls from Hannaford saying people are asking for this product. Hannaford does so much for local residents and the whole culture of Greater Portland and Maine, and to be part of that is it's just a thrill.
Maine General offers comprehensive OBGYN services, including midwifery services. We also offer childbirth classes, parenting classes, breastfeeding support groups, and other support services to complement patient needs. I get to work with women at all stages during their life, but I do a little bit of office, I get to deliver babies, and I get to do surgery, and the whole gamut is just really rewarding. Maine General, we're with you.
I discovered Kennebec Savings Bank as a realtor and used them as a mortgage lender. There's been a number of times that I've needed to call for something, and they immediately know who I am. They immediately take care of whatever it is that I'm asking for. I absolutely trust Kennebec Savings Bank with all of my clients. In fact, I even recommend that they move all their bank accounts to Kennebec Savings Bank after the closing. Instead of the bank focusing on how much money they can make, they're focusing on how much money they can save the customer.
Our mission is to work with our members and our communities to promote better health and to lead them to better health. And it's really, that is what drives everything that we do. We promote nonprofits in the state. We contribute over $500,000 annually to nonprofits who share our mission of promoting healthier communities. We've also contributed over $900,000 since mid-March towards addressing needs across the entire state because of COVID-19 pandemic. There's a very new nonprofit you might have heard of called Cooking for Community. It's only been around for a couple months. A bunch of leaders here partnered with restaurants. We made a significant contribution to them to really help them get started, and we helped them partner with a longtime nonprofit here, the YMCA of Southern Maine, who's helping them deliver those meals. And they're delivering thousands of healthy meals per week. What drives us is to be part of our communities, to promote better health, to help people when they need it. I feel good every day about where I work, and I miss the people I work with. Working from home's okay, but I really miss being with the people that I work with. We have a great team here in Maine locally. You know, we do try to promote health along with paying people's claims, and we offer fitness reimbursements, we offer webinars on mindfulness, we are constantly promoting mental health along with physical health, and everything we do is towards being healthy, and if you're healthy, you oftentimes are happy too.
Excited now to introduce you to Tara Healy from Harvard Pilgrim as she talks about the important program that she founded and how it benefits so many of us, especially today. Hi, Tara.
Thanks, Erin. Yeah, so I am the program director of Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare's Mind the Moment Mindfulness program.
So tell us what, folks haven't heard the term mindfulness, or never have meditated before. What can you experience? What are some examples you can give us?
So what I'll say is that mindfulness, in a simple way, is just a quality of mind that's awake and aware, fully experiencing life as it's happening. The opposite is when we're lost in thought. And we know through some really interesting research that about 50% of our waking hours, we are actually lost in thought, usually of the past or the future. Let's say you're out taking a walk and you're sort of rehashing your day. Thoughts tend to slip in unnoticed. So it's not even as if you planned to rehash your day, but you're rehashing your day and why did I say that? Or I have this to do. And then you wake up from it. And in that moment of waking up from being lost in thought or rumination, that's a really significant moment because you are in that, when you wake up, you're aware and you know it. And you can qualitatively look at what's the difference between being lost in rumination and being where I am.
So how can folks get in touch with you or the program and really dive deeper if they're interested?
Yeah, so harvardpilgrim.org/mindfulness. And that'll bring you right to our Mind the Moment page that gives, the variety of different ways that we offer it and resources. And during pandemic time, we're offering kind of 30-minute guided meditations with some instruction every Tuesday morning and every Friday morning from 8:30 to 9. And you can find that all on the website as well. And I think that it's important to recognize that the science is validating some of these benefits around emotional well-being and improved attention, mental flexibility, emotional resilience, and increased compassion. So these are benefits that are not only helpful to us in our workplace, but they're really valuable in every aspect of our life.
And very timely. Thank you, Tara, for all that you do. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind for me because I started with the Boys and Girls Club on March 23rd. And that was right in the onset of the whole pandemic crisis. During the pandemic, obviously the children aren't able to come into our clubs. We had to close the doors on March 16th. but we immediately started to support them in 3 important ways. And the first was providing basic food programs for them, which is something that we do in the clubs normally. And immediately that same day we started a program for food delivery, grab-and-go meals for them every day. And since that time we've actually served 9,000 meals to the children across our 5 locations. The other important part is to make sure that we're in touch with them. So we also launched an online programming, daily programming on Facebook to allow the kids to be able to interact with the staff that they normally interact with. Well, Harvard Pilgrim has been a great partner of ours also for a long time. Not only are they our health insurer, but they also have stepped up in time of need. And I think it was Fred Rogers who said, look for the helpers in times of crisis, and Harvard Pilgrim really has been that for us. Within a week of us closing the doors, Harvard Pilgrim reached out to us and offered support to help defray the costs of supporting our members. And after the second week, they actually doubled that amount. It's amazing the support that a community like Portland and Southern Maine has for organizations like ours. And I have to tell you that for the staff and especially for the members that we serve, you know, we really are truly grateful. I mean, we couldn't do it without their support, and it's just really heartwarming, quite frankly, to know they have our backs during a time like this.
So during quarantine, you were probably on social media a little bit more than usual, and you may have seen the Pet or Toddler Challenge. Well, the mission was to test your pet's or your toddler's obedience. Here's a look at who behaved and who didn't.
Sit, sit, stay. No, you need to stay. You stay, wait, and stay. Wait, wait. No. You did it again?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna put these in your bowl, but you have to wait until I come back to eat them.
These are mine.
They are yours, and you can eat them when I come back.
Okay.
Don't eat any. Don't eat any until Mommy comes back, okay? Don't put him back. Put him back.
Do not.
Isa,
Okay.
Isa.
After that one, no more.
Listen, we're gonna leave. You can have candy when we come back. Do not eat any until Mommy and Daddy come back, okay? Do you understand? Okay, we're gonna leave. Okay, now you can have some.
Yay!
Wait, don't eat it. Wait. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good boy.
Leave it. Leave it. Wait. Okay. Good girl.
So I'm gonna give you the treat, but you have to wait 2 minutes to eat it, okay? Okay, don't take any though. Don't eat any yet, okay? Don't eat any yet. I'll be right back.
I'm eating and I'm not eating some. I'm just looking at them.
Hey, how did you do?
Good.
Did you eat any?
Yeah.
You ready to eat some?
Yeah.
Okay, you can have them now. They good? Good listener.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, nurses and doctors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, first responders.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, essential workers. Thank you.
On behalf of all of us at Berlin City.
Thank you.
So it's springtime here at Kennebec Savings Bank, and we always participate with the Maine Parkinson Society Garden of Hope. We plant over 7,000 tulip bulbs each spring, and it's a sign of hope. And so we have all of our locations have tulips. We've been doing this over 20 years with the Maine Parkinson Society. We give a donation, and in exchange they provide us with bulbs to plant, and up they come in the spring, and it's just a beautiful sign of hope in the springtime.
This week, the MaineLife Media team has also been working on Season 2 of Places and Spaces. Our new segment, Maine's Magnificent Homes, will uncover exceptional properties throughout the state with stunning views, rich Maine history, architecture, and landscape you might not otherwise get to see. Our first stop, 10 Oasis Landing on Falmouth Foreside.
I think that this is such a unique property because you're situated right in the center of Falmouth Foreside, overlooking the harbor, which is the largest anchorage north of Marblehead, Massachusetts. So it's a spectacular location and an amazing view. As you leave Portland, you come over the bridge and you have the Presumpscot Estuary on one side and Casco Bay on the other side. You look out over Mackworth Island and you just feel this sense of home and relaxation and just peace. Rarely does a property like this come on the market. This lot with the privacy, the views, and again, this location on the anchorage is really something that's not offered frequently on the market. Access to the deep water dock is a huge bonus.
This property is special because of the historic nature of it, as well as this dramatic backdrop. Oakley Curtis, one of the former governors of Maine, built this property in 1901. This home features 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It also has 3 decks overlooking Casco Bay, and there's a full daylight walkout basement that showcases the original granite foundation of the property dating back to 1901. While the property retains enormous amounts of historical features, the property has also been updated over the years, and it really enhances bringing in that natural light.
So as you drive down Route 1 and then turn onto 88, it's apparent that people here love being outside. They love visiting with neighbors and enjoying outdoor recreation. You see people cycling, you see people walking. You drive by the Portland Country Club where there's paddle tennis, golfing. Down a little bit further, there's the Portland Yacht Club, handy boat, dockside grill. There's countless amenities for people to enjoy. So Town Landing Market's a landmark. People go there for their groceries, their breakfast sandwiches. A lot of people are grabbing lobster rolls before they jump on their boat for an afternoon on Casco Bay. Historically, this community has been made up by former governors, sea captains, lobstermen, fishermen, all living together and supporting one another. One of the great parts about living in 10 Oasis is the fact that you can have a boat right outside your back door, whether it's jumping on the boat after work and cruising around the islands in Casco Bay, or spending a weekend with your friends and family on the water. It's all right here and it's all super accessible to you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can log on to our website where all of our content lives, MaineLifeMedia.com, MaineLife Media on Facebook, and my Instagram @AirnoValley. Thank you to New Center Maine and our sponsors. Don't forget to tune in, New Center Maine, every Saturday night at 7:30 for our new show, Dock and Dine. Happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week.
But the shovel, it digs deep, and the calluses grow over like a mirror.
I know you're gonna hate me at certain times when I'm teaching you, but know that I thrive off of it, and also you'll learn to love me afterwards.
And
sorry.
Busy little corner.
Let's try one more time.
Okay. Sorry. No, it's fine. Hound dog, sir. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they get really weird about the camera.
So, hope you enjoy watching. Thanks for watching. That was so good.